What's going on? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the Just Kicking the Podcast, episode 25?
25, I think.
25, okay. I had to make sure. I thought it was 24 for a minute. So as you can see, Vito's not with us today. He's finishing on some work stuff. So we actually have our videographer with us today, Meech. What's going on, bro?
What's good with you?
Nice. Appreciate you having us. Appreciate you coming on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. So how's your weekend been so far?
Pretty smooth weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Got to see my nephew.
It's always good seeing family.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been real chill for me, man. I've been chilling, watching games, and pretty much that's it. It's been hella cold outside, so.
Yeah.
Right, just stay in the house.
Right. Well, not find me outside. So, yeah, we just chilling here watching this, AFC Championship right now. We're going to watch the NFC Championship later. But, yeah, so we're going to get into it. We got on feet today. So I guess I'll go first. So I got the classic, bread 11s. Not much needs to be said about these. We know what these represent. So, obviously, classic silhouette, classic 11.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I was surprised. I was talking to Vito, and he was saying that these were, like, down in his list behind the Concords. I think it was the Columbias. And then the Space Jams, maybe. And then these are, like, fourth.
I forgot which ones they were rotating those Concords and those, and it's like every year they drop like retail. It's like I missed them like every year.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like they gave people so many chances though.
They have. They've been, like, just restocking on a lot of this shit and dropping them, like, pretty much every year, every other 2 years or something. So it's really hard not to have these but at this point, honestly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what I got on today.
You got me trying to rank my 11s now.
Really?
I'm trying to think about it.
No, it was funny. He did have the Gammas were last on his
Gammas
list.
are terrible.
Yeah, and I think they're coming back out.
People love them though.
Yeah.
I mean, I could rock them, but
I feel like I could too, but they're not my favorite 11. Yeah.
I think the 72 and 10s is slept on 11.
That is slept on 11, that's for sure. I do like the 72 and 10s.
I'm going to think about that when I go home.
Okay. For your 11s, yeah.
I got on the Pata Air Force One, the aqua colorway.
Very clean.
I like them. I like the Air Max ones.
Yeah, I'm a big fan too. I don't know why people don't like them.
I don't know.
Are they comfy?
Yeah.
They look like it. I like that cream kind of like colorway.
Yeah.
On like the sole and
Pastels, I like that.
And the tongue.
the tongue, yeah.
They did a good job with every. I didn't much like the black pair that they made.
Oh,
they did like
yeah,
a gold or like an orangey.
Mm-hmm. They did orange, yeah, like
Blue.
a burnt orange.
And then like a maroon
Didn't they do purple?
or like a.
Or maybe that was like a mock-up, maybe.
I don't know.
I seen like a purple.
I feel like I've seen it.
Yeah.
I don't know that it happened yet.
Right.
It probably did.
It maybe. But that's the pair I want, though, the purple joints that they made.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are definitely clean, though, nonetheless. Doesn't really matter which color, but yeah, I like them.
Me too.
Mm-hmm. But you, Meech, what you got on today?
I got on, Jordan's signature shoe, the Air Jordan 1s.
Mm-hmm.
I actually don't know what the name of these are. I feel like they're just black and white. I feel like that's
I've
the
never
name of
really
them.
seen those before.
But I forgot when I got these. I feel like I got these in 2014. They came out in like, I think 85, and then they redropped them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Honestly, these were just some shoes, just like, I feel like I bought them retail too, and it was just like, oh, I like these, and I just got them. It wasn't nothing like I was searching for.
Right.
As you can see, I increased them a little bit and everything, but I like them. So
Yeah, you gotta wear your
Jordan
shoes,
1s,
man.
Yeah.
You got it, too.
Ain't nothing wrong with creasing them up a little bit.
Yeah. I feel like the creasing, like, wave is kind of like a little, I don't know, it's a little lame to me.
Some shoes, I be like,
Yeah, some shoes you be like, I can't really, like, do that to these, but some you just can't help it, bro. Like, you're going to walk, and they're going to crease. Like, it's just going to happen. You can't prevent it.
When I first started getting in the shoes, that was the thing. I, like, changed the whole way I walked like a fucking duck. Make sure, just, like, straight up and down. Make sure I didn't crease my shit.
You gotta
And I got to the point
straight.
finally where I was like, fuck it. I mean, they're going to crease eventually anyway.
Right. But I feel you're just trying to hold off.
Yeah.
As long as you can. So that made sense though. All right, our weekly segment, sleeper sneaker of the week. I'm gonna go first.
Are you just gonna start with this because I said I was unprepared?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to give you as much time as you can.
Well, you could have waited till the end, but we'll knock it out here in the beginning.
Okay.
I figured it out.
You did? Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. All right, I'll go first. So mine, I'll definitely have the oldest pair, like by far, with these sneakers.
Okay.
They remind me of the Converse Chuck Taylor. If you've seen the movie The Sandlot, you know exactly what I'm talking about. No. Have you seen the movie The Sandlot?
No.
Have you seen the movie The Sandlot?
Yeah, are they Blazers though? I can't remember it like that.
Nope. They look exactly like Converse that came out in 1937. It's probably like 20 years after the Converse came out.
Man, you got me thinking.
Converse came out in
They were founded in 1917. Which is crazy.
That don't even make sense for something to be that.
It sounds crazy, I know, but that's what, my research told me. So
Great Depression ass sneakers.
Like the original Converse.
The original Converse Chuck Taylor, yeah. Whatever you want to call them.
What are these?
Think of it.
So I'm talking about the PF Flyers.
Hold up.
Look, as soon as
second.
you look it up, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about, bro.
Hold
They
up.
look exactly like the Converse. They were, if you've seen the movie The Sandlot, Benny Rodriguez.
They do
was wearing
look
them.
exactly like, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah, Benny Rodriguez was wearing them in The Sandlot.
To the point where, did they get sued at some point for this?
They had to.
Exactly the
They
same.
had to.
Like even some of these are almost the same colorway.
Yeah.
They're doing the exact.
It's
like
same
on
silhouette.
purpose.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Because they haven't really been, selling all that much, in stores. I haven't seen them around much.
These would be shoes that you would find at, what's that place? Where, the gothy people.
I know you're talking about.
Hot Topic and
Hot Topic.
Not Hot Topic, but it's another
Spencer's.
one. No,
Spencer?
what
Yeah,
is it?
Spencer's.
God damn it!
Oh, is it
There's one in the Mall of Georgia.
Fuck.
I can't.
What's it
think
called?
of it. But y'all
It's not
got it.
It's not
y'all
like
got
Vans. But it's Oh my God, what's that fucking
But it might be.
Journeys? You probably find these in Journeys.
Journeys
That
is
might
not gothic though. It's more.
But where that store that
Skatey.
that's
Zoomies.
Zoomies. That's what I'm thinking of.
I don't even remember.
They look like they belong in
I
Zoomies.
see what you're saying though. Yeah.
Yeah.
They look like they belong in Zoomies for sure. But yeah, that's my sleeper.
Wow, that was a good one.
Yeah, bro. I definitely. I just think they look better than Converse to me.
Because it's original.
Yeah, because I like the toe box area in the front is kind of like.
That's why I started liking what they was doing when they did the Converse X Play. The Play. They kind of got that little. Even the new Converse, they're doing it for the girls now.
Mm-hmm.
The new Converse, more so the women's, but I like them.
Yeah, they have like a really thick,
like
sole. Yeah.
I'm like, man, y'all got these.
Yeah, so that's mine. I think it's a really good one. So, yeah, that's mine for the week. What about you? Did you finally thought about it? Oh,
Go.
you gonna score? Yeah, he scored.
I got one if you need some time.
Now we
Yeah, what you got?
Mine are Jordan Silhouette.
Okay.
It's an odd number that a lot of people don't rock. But some people rock it. It's a 14.
Okay.
14. And actually they came out recently. Not like recent within. It came out recently within like the last 5 years. It's the. I always wanted to call them the Ferrari Blues, but they're the Laney 14s.
Okay.
So the blue ones,
yeah.
That hint of yellow. I love those.
Those are fire.
Those so much.
I love the whole Laney colorway, the
the
fives.
fives.
Yeah.
I'm just so mad that they don't sell them in my size, at all.
Really?
I don't think they sell them in my size. I think the lowest is an 8, and that's what But I still love them. I remember I used to see them and I used to just try to figure out Versace. And I looked that up one day, and I was looking for them, and like everywhere I'm looking, the lowest is at 8. So I was just like,
that's wild.
I don't think I'm ever
gonna find
sprout up to an 8.
Right.
I'll wear a couple extra pairs of socks.
Yeah, that's there you go. Put an extra sole in there or something. Yeah, that's a good one, bro.
Yeah.
I had a whole nother one, but yeah, we started.
I like that one though. I know they came out in like the last 5 years.
They said 2015.
Really?
But they were recent because when they came out, I started seeing them a lot.
I
was like, yeah. A lot of people wasn't wearing them. The people that was wearing them, I was like, yeah. If I had them though, I want to rock them like that.
Right. Yeah.
I think people either love or hate 14s. Just
it's no gray area.
Real controversial.
Yeah, I love 14s personally, but
I don't like.
I like them. I got one pair.
Which ones you got?
I think it was called a light graphite 14. It's like gray, and it's got some like navy almost on it.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That's a good one, bro. I like that one for sure. All right, what you got, man?
My sleeper.
What you got?
I guess. Well, I think they're a sleeper in general because I think people kind of shit on them. But also compared to another shoe that's basically the same thing, the Tinker 3s. They're the 3s, like a normal 3 silhouette, but it's got a swoosh on it.
Oh.
Now.
No what?
I never see anyone wearing these.
Okay.
I've got the white and black with the blue.
I've seen them with those. Yeah. I like these.
Yeah, I like those.
I like them, right? I never see anyone wear them.
So the specific colorway is just your sleeper, or is like just the
whole? Well, yeah, silhouette? I mean, just in general, really. Okay. But I mean, yeah, I guess that one, in general. But the year Justin Timberlake did the halftime show at the Super Bowl, he came out in a pair of those, but it was a white swoosh. And they resell for like $800.
The white and red ones, I like those the most out of these.
Yeah, the white ones are hard, which is fire.
But then you shit on just the regular Tinkers. It's the same shoe. But because it's Justin Timberlake had
Super Bowl, he had to.
Yeah. That's it. They're Tinkers because Tinker Hatfield. Okay. Yeah. I was thinking there may be some correlation there. But yeah, no, these are.
That's hard.
I can see why people like shit on them just because they look like a.
Like, nah, these ain't the real thing.
They kind of look like a knockoff or like a fusion.
It's what It's like you said, like a knockoff of a 3.
Flea market 3s.
Flea market 3s.
You know how to put that thing on.
Oh yeah, it's all there. If you know how to rock like whatever you
can wear whatever the fuck you want if you know how to wear it.
Yeah, exactly.
See people flaming Fat Joe wearing them.
The Easy ones.
One of these days I come in here, y'all might flame me for what I wear, but I'm just like that. I ain't gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, I was gonna do it today, but I was like, I'm gonna ease into it.
I'm gonna ease into it.
Y'all gonna be like,
you say, like, what the fuck are you wearing, bro? You're like, hey, look, man, I'm just wearing what I like. This is how I rock it. So
sometimes I like rocking ugly stuff.
Yeah, cause it's just different. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. You can't just rock anything.
Making something ugly look good.
Yeah. If you can rock it, then hey, if you can pull it off, shit, ball out. All right, so for today, we're gonna talk about a couple things, mainly with it having to do with deals, basically. That's a good word for it. All right, so first, I don't know if you guys saw or not, but the quarterback at Jackson State, he signed an endorsement deal with Gatorade. I don't know if it's like that ties in with like his NIL deal. Those who don't know NIL in college.
Eli Apple getting cooked.
We love to see it, don't we?
Fucking love to see it. Get that boy some Gatorade.
Well, so those people who don't know, NIL is name, image, and likeness for college athletes, which I think is very overdue. It's about time they start getting their just due. He signed an endorsement deal with Gatorade, which makes him the first, I think, HBCU player to sign a major deal with a big brand as as Gatorade. So just early, just thoughts on that. What you think about it? You like it or not?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it all in general. The NIL deals, I think universities have been getting, making millions off these people that can't even, you're not even asking the college to pay these people, which we know that happens. Like, people pay people to go to the school, but
it's some backdoor money.
We're not even asking the college to pay. Like, you just want to be able to make money off you.
Exactly.
And you weren't able to, but other college students were.
Right.
So I like it. I think it's cool. I love what Deion's doing.
Yeah, he's going crazy down there.
So I hope that opens the door and we see more of this stuff happening. But a Gatorade deal is fucking huge for a college.
Because I haven't seen like anybody that's had like an endorsement deal with Gatorade for a while, honestly.
Yeah.
Last time I heard endorsements of Gatorade, I was like in elementary and middle school.
And
these were not college players. These were like
professional athletes. Yeah. Yeah, it's I haven't.
Major.
Yeah.
Well, and especially for like you're not seeing Jackson State play
on TV.
On ESPN every week.
Right.
Like, so I think it's huge. I like it.
It's just going to depend. The next step behind it is going to depend on how his situation plays out. Because it's such a it's up there, like it's so hyped, like he's the first and all of that, and HBCU, Gatorade. I feel like his situation will possibly affect a lot of other situations.
It's a lot of pressure on him.
Yeah, to live up to that, which I don't think he has to, because it's like you have other stuff that's going on, especially like at Jackson State. You got Deion there. You got the
got the number one recruit. The number one recruit,
that just
from Collins Hill.
From Collins Hill, up here in Gwinnett. You have him there. He's going to get hopefully some NIL deals.
1,000%.
Yeah, so I don't think he has to like. There's going to be pressure there, but I don't think he has to like prove himself that he was worthy of signing, a big endorsement deal with.
But it would make it easier though going forward if he does.
Yeah, definitely. You definitely see like these major, big time recruits that are choosing HBCUs over these Power 5 schools, just because like you can get your money. It's gonna get to a point where like you can get your NIL money anywhere really, and not just at a Power 5. You can get it at a fucking HBCU. You can get it at a fucking who knows, maybe a fucking junior college. Who knows? So but just going back to it, I love it as well, especially with like the NIL deals. Basically, just piggybacking off of what Vizay said, these colleges are making millions and millions of dollars a year off of these athletes' backs, basically. It's just, here's our guy, Eli Apple. Here's our guy. But, like, I really love, what's going on in today's, like, college world. And everybody's saying, like, oh, the players are getting these scholarships, they're getting paid, but just, like, with free housing and... Exactly.
It's not the same. People that are not in sports are getting scholarships.
Right.
I'm playing for I'm in a sport. I'm doing something for the school that's actually making money, too.
Right.
That's bringing in money to the school. It's not the
same.
And then on top of that, I feel like it kind of, some of them may know, but it kind of even if they fail, like, it kind of sets them up. Like, if you are a player that can possibly go to the NFL, kind of, it's a teaching, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a teaching thing. He got a major deal, so he's going to have to learn quick. But, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it would be a teaching thing before you get to that next step. Sometimes you got to actually do this stuff to learn,
exactly.
Process. So I think, like I said, like both of y'all, I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
I think everything's good about that right now.
Yeah. It's like, these kids, like, especially like the guaranteed draft picks, you're doing everything else to help them prepare to go to the pros, except paying them like a pro. And, like, learning all, like, the verbiage and vernacular and dealing with paperwork and, people that are trying to sponsor you, all that shit like that. So that's just the next step of them, preparing to go to the, the pros. All right, so moving on from that, our main topic today, bad throw. So Vizay sent to the group a post of 2 Chainz, who is now the head of marketing for the restaurant Krystal. If you don't know what Krystal is, it's just like White Castle, basically. It's just the southern version of that. So, immediately our question, does this make sense for 2 Chainz? Does it make sense for Krystal? Really, but like both sides. I know, I'll let you go first, V's. Like, I know what you think about it, but tell the people what you think about it.
I mean, like I said in the group, if I hear a Cooking Up at the Krystals bar on this album, I'm going to go on a fucking crusade and make sure that 2 Chainz never makes music ever again. It makes no sense. What was his reason?
Because he, I said the connection was that 2 Chainz was saying that he used to make plays on the south side over by the Krystal.
Yeah.
On the south side of Atlanta when he was growing up. So I don't know if that.
So why does Krystals want that?
I don't know.
He wants people to be creatively making plays at their Krystals nationwide.
Hey, or at least in Atlanta.
They might be teaming up with the feds. I mean, we don't know. But yeah, it's just weird to me. And, then 2 Chainz did all this. What was that series he had? Where he did all, the most expensive shit.
Oh, Most Expensive is with...
oh, my God, that's the name of the show?
Yeah, that's the name of the show. It's actually pretty good. It was funny. I liked it.
I saw the one where he ate all the edibles.
Yeah.
That was a good fucking episode.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're like Mr. Expensive. And then you're like Krystals. Like
what's
expensive.
I'm going to ask you...
And you're all designer.
I kind of... I don't want to say I like it, but I can see it not being a bad thing. I can understand a little bit, just in my head. But I just want to understand why you don't mess with it. Because you can't put the two together. Like, why would he go with Krystals?
I don't know why he would go with Krystals and why Krystals would pick 2 Chainz.
We'll go with him, yeah.
So, y'all heard of Fabo, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, Fabo has a Krystals deal, too. We saw the commercials. It came out of nowhere. But Fabo, just recently, within, the past year, he has a little Krystals.
What the fuck? Where was I at?
There's actually commercials too. Before I was seeing,
I have not seen.
We follow each other, but I was seeing even after that, I started seeing him on actual TV. I'm like, he's really on Krystals commercials.
Yeah,
So
pushing.
Fabo is so the only I'm only correlating to that right now. The only correlation I can think of is Fabo, Atlanta, where Atlanta, a certain style, a sound from Atlanta started. I feel like 2 Chainz, just like how people could say Future, 2 Chainz in Atlanta is a OG sound that kind of came from Atlanta. That's the only that's the only correlation in street execs. Hood, street. So Krystals is kind of, I don't want to say it's a hood, place, but a lot of Krystals are in the hood. That's the only way I can see it, and as far as the most expensivest and the way I think it depends. I'm interested to see how he's gonna market it.
Yeah,
he's making merch and shit.
It could be a big L.
I mean, I don't even think it's gonna be an L because he's gonna make money. Yeah. But I've never said let me pick up a steamer pack and listen to this 2 Chainz. Let me pick up 24 sliders for me and the boys and put that 2 Chainz on.
I kind of want to know why he did it too.
Because it's not like Krystals is an Atlanta staple at all.
Go with an Atlanta place.
Waffle House.
So Fabo was the only correlation I could think of. But
2 Chainz in the Waffle House makes so much sense.
Patty Melt with the hash browns. Come on, what was that song? What 2 Chainz?
2 Chainz. Call this man.
That was supposed to be Travis Porter with Waffle House.
Yes, with Travis Porter. Yep. Mm-hmm. They were too early for
Krystals. Maybe Krystals came at him.
It had to be a bag.
What happened to Travis Porter and Roscoe Dash?
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I
used to see him all the time.
I don't know if I'm.
I did.
Correct, but I felt like it was a couple years back. around the time of the pandemic, that Krystals was supposed to be closing like a lot of locations.
I think I did hear that too.
Even like I feel like it was Dunkin' Donuts too. Like it was a lot of little places, but I feel like Krystals was supposed to be. But I still saw them. I might be getting incorrect, but I felt like I really heard that. This might be a part of their comeback plan. I don't know. Like,
Hey, it might be. Like, he was gonna throw a bag at 2 Chainz.
I guess they trying to have like a Titty Boy to 2 Chainz like revival plan.
Oh, he's going back to Titty Boy.
Yeah, but that like I just don't get like I guess for me personally like Krystals I only ever had if I was like on a long drive somewhere.
Yeah.
Or I was drunk off my ass.
Yeah.
It was the only thing going.
How
Yeah.
many people probably eat Krystals because it's still open.
Well, I'm telling you right now, talking about Krystals, I want Krystals now. Like you
There was
got
a
me
Krystals-
wanting Krystals right
Bro,
now.
there was a Krystals right up here on this corner by the gas station, and they closed it.
But it got to be right though. Like I like Krystals too. I don't eat it like that, but it got to be right.
You just gotta
I
catch
know
it at
what
the
you
right
mean.
time.
You can get a bad batch of fucking
Krystals, yeah.
Especially if they get cold.
Oh yeah, they're terrible when they're cold. You can't.
But I don't want like from the store. I even buy like those white like college boy.
Oh
I
yeah,
buy them,
yeah.
You know, I had all the time. But I buy them White Castle things. I
Yep.
don't buy them mini, but I buy them White Castle things.
Yep, heat them up and then you all good to go.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't. I'm kind of on the like. Well, I'm kind of like on the fence just because like. He does have an album coming out. I think next Friday or this coming Friday. I can't remember which. It's called "Don't Sell Itself." So maybe this is part of like the rollout plan for the album. Maybe like, but I still don't see how that coincides with the creator, the head of marketing for Krystals. Like, where are you going to market to people that don't eat at fucking Krystals like hardly ever? Like, how you gonna convince them to
sell themselves?
Yeah. Hey, there you go. That's maybe.
I said I'm interested to see like what he's going. Like
Is
he
it
said,
gonna
he's gonna
be
make money, but I'm kind of interested to see like what is he gonna do different to like kind of transform. That's what I'm like thinking.
Yeah.
We can have but why 2 Chainz as the head of like what is he going? Is he gonna do something to transform it?
Yeah.
And
because this ain't even like a collab where they're like coming out with a sauce.
It's
just like he's the head of marketing.
This
or
a
merch.
consistent thing depending on his contract or however long he's working there. That's why I'm just interested.
And no offense
We'll
to
see
2
after a
Chainz
year.
if 2 Chainz is listening or watching right now. But like it was one thing like people bought Travis Scott McDonald's merch. Does 2 Chainz have that pull to like have someone with a slider on their shirt?
I don't think it would be widespread as Travis Scott, obviously, just because Travis Scott has such a huge fan base. But I think it would be more like a regional thing.
I think
like
there was a point in
in
time
Atlanta.
where 2 Chainz could have.
Yeah. Like when it was
Done
first
that.
coming up.
Right, but I think we're past that now.
Yeah.
So which leads me like, why is Krystals doing this? Are they desperate?
Project.
Yeah.
See, if you would have went with True Religion,
I agree with you. I think
they're trying to make
fucking smart
2 Chainz,
Waffle House.
I'll mess with all my homies over at Streets, but I feel like you. It probably will be now in time. Not to say that he doesn't have a lot of fans, but I feel like most of them will be regional.
He's past his prime.
Krystals is kind of regional, anyways.
Krystals is regional. It's more of our
some up north, but
it's not. It's mainly White Castle.
White Castle.
Yeah, I think they get White Castles up that way.
Yeah, and somehow west, but
so maybe it's a South. I don't know why he did it.
I just think I mean, if you're gonna go with the food restaurant, go Waffle House. You can't go wrong with Waffle House. You know what I'm saying? An Atlanta staple.
That would have been so smart. You could have had 2 Chainz like cook at a Waffle House for like a shift.
Right.
That would have went fucking viral. 2 Chainz cooking at the fucking Waffle House. They let anyone else cook. You can walk into a Waffle House at 3 a.m. and ask to cook your own meal. They'll probably tell you, yeah.
That's a
They
fact.
featured Travis Porter.
Yeah.
That would have been the comeback too. Every verse would have been hard.
They would have been crazy.
Put his album in all the little fucking jukeboxes in the
and let it play. Yeah.
Nah, I agree with you though, to the extent. I hope he don't I mean, I understand he got to push it, but I hope he don't try to mix it in with the album. If he do say a bar, I won't mind that much, but I don't want him to overdo it.
Yeah.
No, it can't be a Krystal album.
I want him.
A Krystal album.
You know, Wendy's had dropped the album before, like.
I listened to the Wendy's album. Yeah. I was like, yo, this is kind of straight. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hear me out. The production was not what I expected it to be, but it was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Cool. The songs were cool. Yeah. You didn't hear the Wendy's?
No.
The Wendy's.
No, I eat fast food and I don't listen to fast food, all right?
Bro, that shit was straight. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit was pretty straight. I'm gonna go back and listen to that shit, too. That just reminded. I'm glad you brought that up. That shit just reminded me, bro.
Nah, but I hope you don't do nothing like, well...
Got a track 2 is
I ain't gonna lie. I'm a big brand and marketer, too. I ain't gonna lie. If I was 2 Chainz and I was in that role, I would probably make some... People probably wouldn't like it. It would be completely separate than my own music.
Yeah.
I know a cooking up at the Krystal line is coming, and I know it is.
Cooking up at the Krystal.
True. Yeah, no, I'm good. Bro, I don't need that. We don't need that, please.
This is gonna be really interesting how to see like executes this. If it's not just for that.
When was his last album? Was that the Pink Trap House one?
No. That was like 2017, I think.
I don't.
His last album was
the last one. Was it
Rapper Go to the League.
Yeah, I feel like he probably should.
It was pretty good
with basketball, but
yeah,
because he actually plays basketball.
Well, he's still a dude that's involved with the Hawks G League team, right?
Yeah, I think he's part owner of the Hawks G League, the college part Skyhawks. I think he's part owner.
That made sense.
Yeah, where he's from, the G League team's there, so yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be really interesting to see like how he maneuvers this and see. One last question I had. So obviously in the past, couple years we've seen artists collaborate with other, brands or restaurants or something like that, such as Megan Thee Stallion did with Popeye. We talked about that. Travis Scott with McDonald's. Sweetie with McDonald's. So how do you think like this is different this time around with 2 Chainz with Krystals? If it is different at all.
It's not. It's
you don't think it is?
They're the same in how much they don't make sense.
Self-explanatory.
Like
I just think the only part that's different for me is just because he has an album coming out, and this more than likely is probably going to be part of the rollout for the album this Friday. But other than that,
but that's like concerning not only from a business standpoint but from a music standpoint. Because why do you need a Krystal's deal to push an album?
Push an album.
They're gonna be handing them out.
I don't know. Maybe.
They're gonna put the CDs in the boxes.
Tied in with album sales, maybe. The Crystal Mill tied
that would
in with
be
album
some shit.
sales.
Nicki Minaj would throw a fit. She threw that
oh
fit
yeah, she did with Travis.
Kylie Jenner.
Yeah.
I don't see much of a difference. The only difference I see is the fact that it's not just a partnership. It's
that's true. It's a position. Yeah.
I'm here to change some stuff. That's the only difference I see because I see similarities in all of them.
It's more like the Meg deal with Nike.
They're having deals with fast food, it's like fast food restaurants. Those the other 2 that you said besides 2 Chainz, Sweetie and
Travis Scott.
Yeah, it's like fast food. So it has me thinking. Like I said, I'm like a brand marketer. Like I think about like those things, and it's like why is the fast foods like? Is it because it's a certain target audience that they're trying to get? And
you're hitting target audience.
That's really how I be thinking though. About things. Like I be breaking stuff down.
I don't really want to open Pandora's box on this because we'll be sitting here talking about this for another hour and a half. But it is kind of weird that all these fast food chains
just up out of nowhere,
targeting a certain demographic, and you don't see them partnering with country music people.
Crazy too,
exactly.
Though? A lot of vegan places are also open. Maybe it's like the whole. I mean, people gonna eat people gonna do what they gonna do.
Exactly, they gonna eat what they want to eat.
Stuff, but I feel like as the age, you know, time goes on, people are like realizing more information. Whether it's fast or slow, they're realizing more information. Like, there's a lot of vegan places that are opening and stuff. So maybe this is their like counter. I don't know. Like I said, McDonald's and stuff like that, they're gonna sell regardless.
Yeah,
but maybe this is their counter. Like, look, for those that remember Bree was here. Like I said, they're still gonna sell, but these are the people that's trying to get those extra people. Like,
exactly.
So maybe I don't know.
And just like you were saying, like all these places, all these fast food places. Like outside of McDonald's, because McDonald's is everywhere. But I mean, there's a difference between a McDonald's in like a nice area and then McDonald's in the hood.
Yeah.
It's a big difference. And then like of course you got your Popeyes, what else? Krystals. Those are all like mainly like in the hood.
Tell you what, I fucking hate a suburban Popeyes. That shit don't even taste the same. Being honest.
Oh my god.
So what I can say after saying that too. Going back to the 2 Chainz thing, like I said, I think I didn't say it was good or bad, but I feel like it's a possibility that it can be good, or I can possibly see his reasoning behind it, and it's possibly to just like maybe they just want to build up. You know what I'm saying? Like
build the
like I said,
hype.
like it's fat. Why not a Chick-fil-A? Why not like a higher end something?
Higher end fast
like
food,
maybe I'm just questioning, like, not saying that this way they're thinking. Maybe they want that and they're just trying to, I don't know. Like I said, maybe they're targeting a certain audience.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Trying to get their foot in the door, maybe.
I'm just interested. We'll see.
we'll definitely see. All right. On that note, gonna cut it there. Meech, appreciate you again.
Yeah, man.
Coming through always. Doing everything that you do, setting up before you start filming, you know. You do a great job, so we appreciate you. So yeah, if you're in the Atlanta area and you need any photography, videography work done, this is your guy.
Right there.
The best in Atlanta, hands down. Where can they find you on socials?
Shot by Meech. If you're not already following me, then just go ahead and delete your account. If you're not following these guys, what are you doing? Why are you watching this and not subscribing? Why do people do that? Why are you watching this and not subscribing to Kickin' It podcast?
It's
and
the best.
Just Kickin' It shop. And when you get that next check, go get some sweats. It's cold outside. Get some sweats.
It's really cold outside. You can stay comfy and stylish at the same time. So I mean, it's a win-win. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate that, bro. For real, appreciate that. All right, we gonna catch you next week. We're gonna do next week. I know the Super Bowl is the 13th, so everybody got their plans on the 13th. So we will not be recording on the 13th. So there will be no episode that week. But we will catch you next week. Hopefully Vito's back with us. So yeah, we appreciate you guys tuning in. As always, just Kickin' It podcast episode 25. See you next week. We out.